Welcome students to our YouTube channel. In this video, we will be solving a problem on GP, and this problem has appeared in JEE Mains 2023. So before watching the video further, pause the video, look at the question, read the question thoroughly, and then start to watch the video. So what the question says? The question says the fourth term of GP is 500, common ratio is 1 by m, and m belongs to a set of natural numbers, and Sn denotes the sum of first n terms of the GP, and S6 is greater than S5 plus 1, and S7 is less than S6 plus half. Both these two things are inequalities, and it says find the number of positive values m can have. So positive values means a range of values. Whenever inequality is involved, we will always get the answer in the range. So now let's start solving the problem. So given A4 is equal to 500, we know how to write it in the standard form of a GP. A into R power 3 is equal to 500. So you know R is 1 by m. Therefore we are rewriting A4 as A into 1 by m power 3, which is equal to 500, and which gives us A is equal to m cube into 500. So the second statement given in the problem is S6 is greater than S5 plus 1, and they have given Sn denotes the sum of first n terms of this GP. Therefore, S6 denotes the sum of first 6 terms of this GP, and S5 denotes the sum of first 5 terms of the GP. And when we subtract S5 from S6, we will be left with only one term, that is A6, and all other terms will cancel each other. We can very well see from what has been written on the screen. So S6 is equal to A1 plus A2 and A3, so on to A6, and S5 is equal to A1 plus A2 plus A3. If we subtract S5 from S6, so all the terms get cancelled except A6. Therefore, S6 minus S5 is A6, and A6 can be written as A into R to the power 5. And by substituting the values of A and R in terms of m, we are getting 500 into 1 by m square is greater than 1. So next what you have to do is you have to transpose the reciprocal in the inequation. Whenever a reciprocal is involved in transposing, the inequality sign has to be changed. Therefore, 500 into 1 by m square is greater than 1 becomes m square is less than 500. Let this be inequation number 1. The third statement given is S7 is less than S6 plus 1 by 2. So this implies S7 minus S6 is less than 1 by 2. As seen earlier, S7 minus S6 will leave only S7, and all other terms which are common to both S7 and S6 will get cancelled automatically. And we can also write A7 as A into R to the power 6, which is less than 1 by 2, and substituting the values of A and R in terms of m, we get 1000 into 1 by m power 3 is less than 1, and by transposing the reciprocal, we get m cube is greater than 1000, and let us state this as in equation 2. So let's solve the in equation 1 and 2. M square is less than 500, and m belongs to a set of natural numbers. So m can assume values starting from 1, 2, 3 and so on, and the square of each number should not exceed 500, or should be less than 500 to be precise. So you see 22 square is 484 and 23 square is 529, which exceeds 500. Therefore, the first inequation in the first inequation, m assumes values 1, 2 and 3, so on up to 22. And let's see the next inequation. M cube is greater than 1000 and n belongs to a set of natural numbers. So we know 10 cube is 1000. So m cube more than 1000 means m cube assumes values of natural numbers more than 10. That is, it assumes values 11, 12 and so on and infinitely. However, since both the inequations are to be satisfied, we have to restrict the set of values that m3 greater than 1000 assumes to 22. If it exceeds 22, the square of that number will exceed 500 and that m2 is less than 500 will be violated and there will be inconsistency. So, the possible values of m can have is the common terms of both the inequations. So, this gives us the final range of values which m can have, which is 11, 12, 13 and so on up to 22. Therefore, the number of possible values for m is 12. Thank you.